In the meantime, let's talk to Nicola Wass, who is a behavioural scientist. Good morning to you, Nicola Wass. I wonder if you think there's anything that you've heard in the last 4 hours that could undermine the government's public health message.
Well, a message is powerful when it's simple, it's easy to understand, and the people giving those messages are viewed as trustworthy and credible. I think if the people at the top don't appear to be following their own rules, they not only lose personal credibility, but it also diminishes the credibility of the things they say. So, for example, we may begin to see a devaluing of the messaging around social distancing.
Right. So, to put it in plain terms, people might say, well, I don't need to follow the rules because the PM's top advisor didn't?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things coming out is that Dominic Cummings certainly acted within the letter of the law, but there's a big question mark as to whether he was acting in the spirit of the law. And that really undermines and contradicts the idea that we're all in this together, which has been central to government messaging and the presentation of the collective response. Now, in times of uncertainty, what people will tend to do, Victoria, is they will look around and they will take their cue from what other people are doing. And if they think that most people are adhering to a set of rules, they're far more likely to do likewise. They're responding to an established social norm, as we call it. Now, the recent intense focus on Dominic Cummings' actions, combined with a sense that people are starting to relax their vigilance, that social distancing is beginning to unravel a little bit, may lead to a shift in that social norm and lead people to behave in ways that perhaps not appropriate for the current levels of risk. That's the potential risk that this presents.
OK. There are a number of people who believe Dominic Cummings did the right thing for his family, that they were exceptional circumstances, and also feel that they will continue to follow the rules. Will that be enough?
Within any given situation like this, where it's not entirely clear-cut, people will hold different viewpoints. What we have to look at, I think you mentioned what will happen in the future, is as I said before, when the people who've been involved in devising and delivering the message are not considered by some portion of the population to have been honest, transparent and consistent, then it not only undermines the credibility of government's advice now, it may undermine anything they say in the future, because the public will not now know if what they're being told is trustworthy. And we're only really going to see the full impact of this when the government tries to achieve compliance with a new set of rules designed to take us out of lockdown, or potentially, in the event of a second wave, it may prove more difficult to get people to comply with future lockdown measures.
OK, I'm going to pause you there, Nicola, just to bring viewers this breaking news. I do apologise. This is a tweet from Douglas Ross. He's a Conservative MP. He's Under Secretary of State for Scotland.